Hi, MTV News. I'm Camila Mendes.
Hey guys, I'm KJ.
My name's Cott. I play Kevin Keller, and we are currently shooting the biggest musical episode TV has ever seen.
I don't think it's a coincidence that we ended up doing Carrie the Musical in Riverdale High. I think it makes perfect sense that they would do that. There are a lot of parallels between each character that our characters play. You know, Betty plays Sue, and Archie plays Tommy, and Veronica plays Chris, and it works very well in kind of a strange way.
Having Roberto as our showrunner, who is has a massive background in musical theatre, I think it's not too surprising. And he also worked on Glee too, so I think we're in really good hands.
I think Chris was a dream role because she has that song According to Chris, and that's like the fierce song. I had like all of these backup dancers, and I got to have this like Christina Aguilera, Britney Spears moment in the center where I go like this, and then all the dancers are like touching me. It was just like this really like amazing, iconic moment.
You know, I think in this particular episode, Kevin has kind of taken a bit of a directorial approach. I get to sing a tiny, teeny bit, but luckily the other casts are like the best singers in the world. So they sound amazing. I don't get to sing too much in this one, but there's no lack of Kevin Keller in this episode. We'll just say that.
Veronica right now is dealing with her parents. They're, you know, obviously trying to sponsor the show, and I think she's balancing that situation, making sure that she's kind of still separating her identity from who her parents are.
At this point, we know that there has been a falling out between Betty and Veronica, which has directly affected Betty's relationship with Archie and Jughead and Archie's relationship. It's kind of the two couples are going against each other in a sense. And so going into this episode, they are still very strained. Their friendship is definitely being tested when they're put into this environment where they kind of have to work together.
They're not in a good place right now, and the musical kind of brings them together by the end.
I mean, Betty and Archie playing Tommy and Sue, I feel like is just, it doesn't stir the pot as much as you think it would necessarily, which is nice. I think it's very innocent. It doesn't really hint at any budding romance left between them. It's more so just those are the roles that they play, and they kind of are awkwardly walking through them, you know?
Filming a musical episode is insane. I think we're all running on fumes, but it's amazing, and hopefully you get to watch them. The cast is unbelievable. The choreography is insane. The singing's amazing. The writing's great. So it's quite the production. It's going to be the biggest musical ever. So we're really excited.
It can be tricky to pick it up with the little amount of time we have, and to put it with all the words and the lines and all the cues and stuff. So it can be gnarly at times. You're kind of taking everything as it goes. I mean, I can sing a little bit, but dancing isn't usually my thing, unless I'm at the club or something.
KJ's an amazing dancer, and he keeps making fun of himself for doing it, but he's actually doing a very good job.
I was in the ensemble a lot. I didn't get too many leading roles when I started out doing theater. I played Veruca Salt in Willy Wonka, and actually Camila did as well. We bonded over that when one of the first times we met. I was in Annie, I was in The Sound of Music, played one of the Von Trapp kids. So yeah, I feel like I'm well versed in just the musical theater world.
I mean, my brother has done 3 Broadway shows, and you know, I'm a big part of that community as well. And I live in New York when I'm not here, so I feel like all of my acting interests have kind of compounded into this episode. So I'm personally very excited about it.
I didn't do musical theater in college, but I did a lot of it in high school, so now I'm like excited to be using all of those skills that have been kind of just sitting there. It's like fierce, sexy choreography, and that's kind of the stuff I lean towards. This is the first time Veronica has worn jeans and will ever wear jeans. I don't think she'll ever wear jeans again. I only wear skirts in the show, so I was happy to wear something that I feel super comfortable in, that's like free and I can move. Usually I'm like in tight skirts where I'm like